What is up, guys? It is Goobot, and welcome back to another Roblox Evade video. Today, we're going to be explaining some very almost vital tips that you will probably need in your career of playing Roblox Evade. Try to use these tips mainly for these scenarios that I've tried to record, but you can use these, try experimenting with these tips in any way you like, see what scenarios work the best for them. Um, and I'm going to be explaining each tip so you guys will know exactly how I do it and what is going on in the tip and how it's performed. So, without further ado, let's get straight into today's tip video. The first tip that we're going to talk about is what I like to call the wall run. If you run up against a solid wall in Evade while holding the W key and aiming your cursor, or the center of your screen, towards the wall, like slightly, and run up against the wall, you will gain slightly more speed than just running normally. Here is a clip of me running against the wall and getting a little bit more speed versus a clip to me just normally running. This tip is generally useful, or this piece of movement tech is pretty useful when running against bots, especially player next bots on the edge of the map, because you can gain a little bit more speed if you don't have any colas, or you just happen to run out of colas, attempting to run away from a different bot that you've ran out of colas. So you can run up against any solid wall, pretty much any solid wall, run up against it using this technique, and you will gain a little bit more speed. The next tip is the cola hop. This technique is basically bunny hopping, which is hitting the spacebar as soon as you hit the ground when you're running. But this time, if you use a cola while bunny hopping, you can actually gain a lot more speed than running with the cola. It's almost the same as the wall run technique, but you're using a cola and you can gain a lot more speed using that technique than the wall run. The wall run's kind of like a last resort if you don't have any colas, or you're just too focused on escaping the bot. Let's take a look at the cola hop in slow motion. I drink a cola, I run, I jump, and then as soon as I hit the ground, I tap the spacebar again to jump back up into the air, and as you can see, I gain a lot more speed compared to me just running with the cola. The next tip that we're going to talk about is one I like to call the cola and run, or the drink and run, whatever it works. If you drink a cola right before you're about to pick up a player, you can pick up players while in the cola animation. If you try to pick up a player whilst in the cola animation, it cancels the animation, but the speed boost will still take effect after the animation timer finishes. Doing this, you can get a lot of speed while trying to carry someone away from a next bot. You can use this technique to escape bots with players that you want to revive. Like, for example, I used it right here to get this player to safety away from the next bots before reviving. The next tip is something that I use all of the time in all of my games, is called the quick revive. If you start reviving a player and walk away from them at about when half of the revive bar is full, it will instantly pick them up. You don't have to wait the entire 3 or so seconds to revive a player. Just walk away from them when the bar reaches over halfway, and you will instantly pick up that player in under 2 seconds. The final tip is yet another piece of movement tech that's only available on the Silver Mall and Mansion maps that I've seen. If you equip a grappling hook and grapple onto a specific part of the ceiling in front of you whilst you're running, you can actually Spider-Man across the entire map. This works specifically on Silver Mall as it's one of the longer maps, hallway-wise, and you can actually fly across the entire hall in like less than 3 seconds. This is actually a really effective piece of tech that was originally discovered by me accidentally doing it once and trying the grappling hook on Silver Mall. Silver Mall is probably the best map to do this on. Like I said, the hallways are really long, And you could easily escape bots if you do this piece of tech. It basically makes you invincible to bots. Just don't grapple into them though. And there you go. 5 vital tips and tricks, or not tricks, or actually technically they're tricks too, in a Roblox Evade. If you guys find this video useful for your gameplay and you want to see more of this type of content, please leave a big fat like on the video and subscribe too if you want to see more content. And also, if you guys want to see me do this same type of video, but for some other games as well, please leave a comment down below and I will probably do it. Who knows? Anyways, guys, we hope you enjoyed the video again. If you did like it, please leave a like down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.